Page 36, a calming influence. 4/4 time, no sharps or flats. We're in the key of C major. Make sure you can do the C major scale 2 octaves up and down, please. This has a lot of syncopated rhythms going on, so let's just take this carefully here. In the right hand, here, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and. So that second quarter note comes on the and of something. You're playing on the ands of beats a lot here. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and the fourth finger here. So measure 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Now they're saying fifth finger here. I prefer to just stay here and use third. And then reach down. I'll come back to that grace note. Leave it out right now. Just reach down. I don't like going from here to here. Same finger, that's kind of dangerous. I don't recommend it if possible. You gotta do it sometimes, but let's not here. Here. And then coming down here. 1 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and scrunch up. And then go up. You can do 4 or 3, either one here. And this is measure 10. 1 and 2 and 3. It's kind of nice exercise using 4 and 5. You need to work those fingers. So I'm just transferring weight from finger to finger. And measure 12. Reach up. 1 and 2 and 1, and then go down. Go back up. Make sure you hold the half note. And I do a 4 here. I want to connect this with the fingers. And then you go up. Rhythm-wise, I think that's pretty much it. Let's go down to the last couple of lines where it starts getting a little funky. Measure 21. 1 and 2 and 3 and they're saying little finger again. I recommend you just stay here and use fourth finger for that G. So it's 1, 2 and then here. And then you can cross over third finger for the next one. So measure 21 again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. And then fifth finger. You're going to hold that down as you do these G's. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's tied now to the whole note. So you're going to hold all that down. Then measure 25, you come up here. It's a D, an E, and a G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's the same rhythm you've had throughout. Let's just hold them down. And the last measure, you just go up an octave. Try and get them down at the same time. Just put your hand in that position and lower the hand. I'm not very good at that, but you can do it. Left hand. We got multiple voices going on. Let's see what we can do. We want to hold the whole note down as we play this. The G and the E. Okay? So it's 1 and 2. And then do it again. And then come up. It's F and then a C and a D. And 1 and 2. And then I use fourth finger on the you can use third if you want, but I prefer 4. And then you come down, measure 5. 1 and 2. And then it's an E, a D, and a G. Again, you can use 4 or 3, whichever. And then an F. I'm using fifth finger for pretty much all the whole notes. And then measure 9. 1 and 2. Not bad here, it's broken chord. And I recommend you just do a 3-2-1. Just kind of stay in this position. Because in measure 12 you got here. And then going next measure. And then here I would do a 3-2-1. And then go down to, and then you back to fifth finger again. So measure 15, look out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This is the same rhythm the right hand has had, but you got to hold the notes down, and there's 2 voices. Because the G's tied. Let's put the hands together and see what happens. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Right there. And if you can get this rhythm, you've got most of it. So just tackle this real slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Measure 9. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Measure 21, look out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I know it sounds wonderful, that's what it is. And then at the end, both hands are moving. Good luck with that. You have to work it out. Practice that move if you have to. Just lift up and move. But this rhythm and the overlapping of the notes, let's get this correct if we can. Starting at measure 23, you're here, you're going to hold the whole notes down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You can go ahead and lift up and do here, because you need to hold that down as you do this. You're holding all these down. 1 and 2 and 3. So you're holding that down, it's all tied, all three notes are tied. And then at the end, something like that. And once you get a handle on the rhythm and the fingering and no hesitations anywhere, as far as the articulation goes, it's fairly a lot of slurs. They have some tenutos in there. Just hang out, play those as legato as you can. I think he wants them to broad out just a little bit. It's not really an accent, it's just, you just kind of bring them out. Now lift up. And this grace note, real quick, you can play it before the beat. I don't like it before the beat, I play it on the beat. It's between you and your teacher what you do. Measure 9 is. Now lift up. Lift up here. Lift up. Now lift up. So you're lifting up in the hands at the different times, so make sure you do that. Try and lift up when you can. It's tricky and the pedal's going to mess it up anyway. But the idea is to feel this. You want to feel this. Whether you can hear it or not, you want to feel these phrases that he's put in here. Then we can add the dynamics, and that's really for the right hand here. Moderately loud going up to loud. Your ba-ba-bam. So come back down. Back to, and then back up. This on measure 4, you're crescendoing up, but when you get to measure 5, come back down and start that again. So it's, and then back up like it was at the beginning. Now it's moderately soft. The left hand is very soft here. And then you're going to go even softer at measure 12, diminuendo. Doesn't say when and how much and how far or whatever, so I suggest you just gradually fade away. You can get very soft on measure 15. You've come way down by the time you get to measure 15. So it's here. You're moderately soft here. And then just a hair lower. Soft. Now soft. got these G's. Now you come up, hold the left hand down, moderately soft. Crescendo up to moderately loud for measure 20. Now, and get softer again, measure 22. You start getting softer there. You don't get soft until around measure 25, 26. So you're still around moderately loud here. Softer, softer, and then very soft. Both hands. Just gently come down with a loose wrist. You're kind of stroking the keys, not coming straight down. You're stroking the keys here. You're kind of, that helps to get, don't use the soft pedal, that's cheating now. Do it with the hands here. Now speed-wise, well, this is a nice, almost like a march. 1, 2, 3, except it's not really a march, but it's about that kind of speed. It's not fast, it's not slow, it's kind of a moderato feel to it. Then they've added pedal. Oh goody, that's just going to make it really calming. I like it without pedal, but they've added it, so let's see what we can do. They're showing overlapping pedal pretty much throughout the whole thing. And if you do that, this is what you get. So I'm going to put the pedal lags behind the hand, so it's overlapping just a little bit. If you like that sound, go for it. I don't care for it at all. I'd like to offer some suggestions. I want to take out some of the blurriness, but I don't want to lose the overtones necessarily. So one way you can do that is maybe just don't pedal the last beat of each measure. Just lift up. You lose the overtones, it kind of clears it out before you go on. If you do that, this is the effect. I don't pedal the grace note. I don't pedal until I get to the 8th. Now on these, you can go ahead and pedal the whole measure, so nothing's happening in the right hand. And on measure 9, I don't pedal the first half beat. I'm not really pedaling the 8th notes at all. To the end, I want to lose the overtone. I want to calm it down. It's got to get soft and calm. But I want to connect these, so I have to pedal those. And I don't pedal measure 24 here, and then change it at the end. So I'm kind of pedaling, except the 8th notes, and sometimes I want to hear the phrasing. You have to experiment and really listen to the effect the pedal is having and see if you can adjust it to the sound you're after. These pedaling instructions pretty much are always suggestions. I mean, a lot of composers put them in, but there's all kinds of reasons why that's not a good idea to follow, but I won't get into it. Just, you got to make it yours, and what sound are you after? I'd like to play it with you very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'll do the pedaling as I would do it if I were going to do it, but you can pedal it however you think is right. So I'll give us 4 counts. Let's just play it really slowly together. I'm not going to do the dynamics, but most everything else. 1 and 2 and ready and go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 3. 1 and 2. 3 and 4 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Off.